Hello, everybody. So today we're here, and I'm delighted to introduce to you a friend and colleague of mine. Hello, Rosada.
Hey, Samvedam. Hey.
Hi, Rosada is in South Africa. We met in our training, the Pocket Project in Israel several years ago, and I learned that Rosada is working in rehab centers with addiction issues using constellations. So I invited him to share some of his experiences with us. And I just love the title you picked, Rasada, Finding and Honoring the Love Behind the Bottle. Maybe you can introduce yourself a little and talk about why you picked that title.
Great. So briefly, my own process has been of learning from addiction as a teen. I was heavily into substances as a teen, and then I found meditation and really went on a magical mystery tour with meditation. And finally, in 2005, I had a good friend who runs a rehab. And I saw that I might have stopped substances, but I was still acting out with different behaviors. And it's really for me a core thing of working with addiction is to take away the stigma of the drugs and to realize that everyone is really just trying to manage their own nervous system. And we get creative in how we do that. And it's fascinating to learn and see what we all do too.
Is that what they call a dry alcoholic? I always wondered. Someone who's still acting out the patterns
Yeah,
but doesn't drink, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I work with three main aspects: the spiritual meditation and awareness. I work with the nervous system, the somatic, and I work with the systemic, and somehow integrate what's needed. Or it's the kind of the three lenses that I keep working through. And this thing of the love behind the bottle and honoring the love behind the bottle is what we really find a lot is there's been a big transition, an accident, a murder, a tragedy of some sort or another. And the nervous system kind of really shuts down and resists going and healing that. And then to stop going there, it brings up an addiction. And then what we don't want to look at, or what we struggle to look at, or what we resist looking at, is that tragedy, or that. And that's the love behind the bottle. And many times it was someone in the system was an alcoholic, and we stay loyal to that. So, I hope this is making sense, but what I find extraordinary is how many times in the rooms we see we're doing exactly what the parents did, one of the parents did, or the grandparent did. It's out of a loyalty to them that we'll keep on behaving in either the opposite or the same way. Yeah. And then recently I'm working with looking at this thing of distractions and the critic and pain. And the distraction is the addictive behavior. And for me, it's my cell phone often enough. But anything just to distract. And then there's this critic that comes in and will really give myself a hard time about it. And both are in this war, but neither of them, they both there to defend against this pain of the loneliness, whatever's going on.
Wonderful.
And I'm using that map a lot to kind of look at different addictions and how we keep them at bay. keep them running.
Wonderful. Yeah. Well, thank you. And I just think anybody's welcome, right? It is not just that you have to have
Not
an addiction issue. It's a
yeah,
lot to learn, right?
yeah. No, you're human. You've got some addictive behavior. Really,
Right.
really. I don't know. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, thank you. Well, we look forward to having you with us, Rosada. Until then,